Yo, what up, everybody? To those that have been watching for a few minutes, you got to see Jim take a little swig of the whiskey. Welcome to episode 20. God, Jim, how are you, dude?
I'm good, man. Thanks. You got to see the pregame ritual there.
The pregame rich, dude. A little insider action. I can't believe it, dude. We are at episode 20. Jim's wiggling in the background. He's getting the space heater moving, you know, getting those camera angles right. But golly, man, welcome you guys. I'm so excited that you're here. To those that are joining us live, what up? Thank you so much for checking us out. This last week, we surpassed 600 subscribers and 600 Instagram followers, so that was really huge. Lots of good old-fashioned drama last week. I love it. I can't thank you guys enough to everyone that's following, subscribing, sharing, all the things. It's really important for little podcasts and stuff like that for us when people do share and spread the word, because it helps us immensely, and then you get to spread the good word to everyone else. You know, I've always kind of thought, Jim, that we were like a middle ground between people that have never been snowboarding and the hardcore, you know, snowboarders. Like, we're kind of the filler area to like kind of do the bridge between I've never been snowboarding before, what's a turn, and what's a back blunt same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what you think?
I think so. I mean, I like thinking that we're bridging some gaps and maybe exposing some more people into some a little bit cooler part of the snowboard culture. What do you think?
Word? Yeah, if we are, that's awesome, man. Building the community, right?
I guess. No more friends on a pow day. No more people. No more people to the mountains. I'm actually, dude, I'll be honest with you. I think there should be less people going to the mountains and more people just snowboarding in their backyards. I wish that I wish that places like Denver had more Ruby Hills. You know, yeah. I wish that big cities like that are continuously cold had more places like Highland Hills or like Elm Creek or.
What about Echo Mountain? Is that still there?
Yes, but that's still like it's not close. Like, it's closer.
Yeah.
But it's still like you got to get on I-70 and you got to drive up the mountains and it's not like, luckily you don't have to go that far on I-70, but it's not like it's just right there in Denver. I feel like there's a lot of opportunities for things like that. But I did, you know, like I said, I've heard rumors that Big Snow is opening up in other places, but who knows? Okay, time to start the show, everybody. How are we doing? All right. Yo, I finally made it for the live. Let's do this. All right, let's do it, man. Okay. First off, I wanted to start the show. So one of my buddies, Nick Struther, he posted, or he messaged me this the other day. Actually, he messaged me this a while ago, not the other day, but I've been meaning to talk about it. I keep blowing it, but luckily I did it in time. So if you guys happen to be in Wallace, Idaho in the next little bit, there's actually a really sick, it's called Extreme Ski Jour. And basically you get towed in the middle of the street and you hit these like park features. And I don't know about you, it looks pretty fun to me. But they have a pretty good amount of cash that they're giving away. So if you guys are interested, DM Nick Struthers, Nick Stro on Instagram, and he'll get you dialed in. But I don't know, I think that'd be super fun. What about you? I would be doing that if I lived in Wallace, Idaho.
Yeah, and what's the purse?
I think it's $4,000.
Dude, hell yeah, I'd be doing that.
It is February 17th.
Go get a second snowmobile.
So it's in a little bit.
The backup sled.
Yeah, I don't know how they tow him in. I would assume a snowmobile, maybe a forerunner or a four-wheeler.
Forerunner would work.
Maybe a horse. I don't know. Hey, by the way, did you guys notice I swapped out bindings? We got new bindings this week. I don't know if anyone's noticed.
Comment
that yet.
in if you know whose those are.
I mean, it does say on the name, but yeah, what brand makes them? What season are they from? Right. I don't know. Okay. Moving right along. So the first video we got this week comes from none other than Joe Sexton. I'm sure everybody knows who Joe Sexton is. So this video is him hitting this like building up ledge. Like this spot is sick. Like,
Dude, so sick.
I thought it would be cool to go down the other ledge,
Right?
but I also have never been to this spot, so I don't know. But
Maybe
that
he's
looks so
holding
fun.
footage.
I know, you never know.
Like that last clip he had, he must be holding footage.
So this isn't even. I found a spot similar to this the other day. It reminded me of this fun, challenging spot while filming for VG in Eastern Canada. A lot of spots in Eastern Canada for those that are unfamiliar. Really sick clip,
Dude,
really
yeah,
sick spot.
you could do so much on that. That thing
Yeah.
is
I mean, there's a million things you could do on that. This spot is really cool.
like go up and stall on the top too. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you could. That's the last thing that I actually thought about. I would think like go up the ledge and pop back out to the left, or
Yeah.
up the ledge and then down the other side ledge into the like parking garage or whatever that is that they're at.
Dude, yeah, what the hell is that thing?
It looks like a parking garage. Like
It's
that's
just
the
like
second
a
story
ra-
of the
like,
parking
why
garage.
did they
that's a
build
ramp.
that thing?
For snowboarding, dude. It's Eastern Canada. Everything's built for snowboarding there. This next clip is from another dude from Minnesota. This is none other than a good lad named Benny Milam. So I don't know
Good
if you guys
lad.
have seen this, but he's getting towed in by a snowmobile, Levi LaValle no less, and then hits a ramp like 55 feet. I was extremely blown away. Like that wasn't just like a little 10-foot like little gap. That thing was legit. And he goes huge. It doesn't lay it out
Mega
baggy. I mean, I know that he did this like
Yeah.
Red Bull thing with them before, so I'm assuming that that's what this is. And there's probably going to be a really sick, really ridiculous Red Bull edit featuring Benny Milam.
Dude, if I hit that fast, my legs would just give out. Boom.
I mean, it actually didn't look like that bad of a jump, to be honest. It
Yeah.
looks pretty chill. I mean, not chill. I would be nervous to hit it, but I think I would try it. I would just want to make sure you're going fast enough. Like that's a
Actually,
big
yeah.
gap.
He made it look smooth. For sure.
And I guess if you come up short, depending on how much snow there is in the backside of that landing,
Yeah.
it'd either be really fun or both of your legs are broken.
It is super sketchy getting pulled in by a snowmobile. You know, because it's not just how fast they're going; it's like how long you hold on for, and how
Yeah, I
hard
mean, what if you-
how hard you pull off.
Well,
it.
what if you zing and then that thing gets wrapped in your binding? I always think about that creepy stuff, but whatever.
Dude, I did a jump contest on Main Street in Crescent Butte one year, getting towed in by snowmobiles.
Like a jump that big?
Threw a backflip like that.
That big?
It was probably like half that.
Okay. I was like, that's a little. I mean, that's still like that's big. All
Threw
right.
a backy on El Cab. dog.
Enough of the motocross ramp.
All right.
Now, this next video I thought would be fun because a few weeks ago we talked about a dude doing a front board, Nima Jalali doing a front board pretzel 450. Well, I was curious, Jim, what you thought of this clip. So this comes from zenjapotapov.
Dude, I
and he
thought about the
does-
same thing.
You thought about doing this trick?
No, about
You were like,
Nima.
I could do this. Oh, when we saw this?
Yeah.
Like the bonk?
Yeah,
Yeah, this is,
butter to bonk.
yeah, like half cab butter.
But that like helped, you know, started
like
the rotation.
back rodeo, I guess.
Tony Hawk
like-
Pro Skater.
I think is not about the tricks anymore, but more
Cab.
about how far you can push your own mind. This dude, in case you guys haven't seen this dude, this zenjapotapov character, I call him a character because the tricks that he does are like a video game. Like he is a freaking video game character. He's done like board slide rippy flips off of like all kinds of crazy shit, man. The dude is nuts. Give him a follow on Instagram, I say. He's kind of like how Dennis Bonus does lots of spins. This dude does lots of flips. Like he's kind of crazy. Definitely wild. All right. Speaking of spins and flips, this next one is from an old bud. This is Cody Lee. So he does cab 9 or switch frontside 9, whatever you guys want to call it. He does backside 9, and front side 9, and switchback side 9, all in a day's work. Have you ever done all 4 900s, Jim?
Dude. Yes. Wait, I think I'm missing one. I don't think I've done a cab 9.
I have never done a cab 9 either. Maybe I
got that
have.
switchback
God,
9 though.
I don't remember, but
Cab 9's like the easiest too.
front 9 has always been really easy for me. But Cody has always been incredibly good snowboarder. I just thought this video was sick because, well, it's sick. Being able to do all those different, like, God, this is bucket list day. Somehow managed to scrape out every spin in every direction from 180 to 900. So he also did all 4 7s, all 4 5s, all 4 3s, and all 4 180s.
But
it's a lot of time hitting the jump. Well, Instagram doesn't allow you to make a video that long, dude. No, I think it does. But either way, like, he saved the best for it. And that was really sick,
day,
dude.
Yeah, that's...
If you guys are unfamiliar with boardjumpz, a.k.a. Cody Lee, dude is sick. He was on DC boards for a long time, but kind of fizzled.
He didn't do it all in one line. Like Engelsman. But he just did he just do 5s or 7s? Do you remember that?
I remember one video part where somebody, I think it's Heike Sorsa, does all 4 7s. Or maybe it's all 4 9s.
Engelsman and Robot Food.
Either way.
He got all 7s,
either way,
I think.
This was super sick. And
sick.
I also like that he
sure.
used the song from...
shit.
I also like that he used the song from Chris Grenier's Pull Fart. I don't know if you remember that edit. But this song is super sick. Light of Some, Dark Allies. It's a rad song.
I feel like that was used in a few things.
I don't know. Just to my knowledge, all it was used in was Pull Fart.
Yeah?
Grenier's Pull Fart.
Sounds familiar for sure.
But it's definitely a sick song. All right. Next comes from Devin Deshawn. So this dude, we talk about this guy a lot on the show. Like, he is... I don't think he's been snowboarding for a super long time, but he is an absolute beast. He's a freak. He can do crazy tricks. I think he needs to work on his style. That's just me. And gets a little stiff-legged currently. But he'll work out the kinks and get his style dialed. But his tricks, like his skills on the board are insane. Like that, dude. Backflip same way. Or, I'm sorry, backflip pretzel. That was nuts, dude. You know, like so perfect. You got crazy legs.
Crazy legs.
Dude,
that's
the double switch up.
Oh.
That's some rail dancing, dude.
Yeah,
this dude, maybe rail dancing will come back, and this dude will be winning all the rail jams because there was a time period where the more spins you could do while on the rail, the higher your point score was going to be.
Hey, so that's Devin Deshawn.
Devin Deshawn. Yeah.
Deshawn is his last name.
I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Deshawn Devin. I don't know. I've never met him. All I know him as is Devin Deshawn _.
I thought it was like Devin D. Something is his middle name, you know, and then Sean's last.
I think it's Deshawn.
Never trust someone 2 first names.
Devin and Sean. Well, he doesn't. Deshawn is that. I don't know. I don't know, dude. But this dude, he rips. All I know is that the dude is really sick. He's got crazy tricks, and he can spin a lot on rails, and he does a ton of stuff. And he was just like hucking double corks at Copper a little bit ago in another video that we posted.
And he's got a sweet white puffy.
He does have a nice white puffy. Next, Ryo Aizawa. So if you guys are unfamiliar, Ryo is sick as fuck and no longer riding the DC boards. And he goes by Yo, but I just thought that was so super cool. Like waterfall, C rail, to like wall redirect. Just cool board control, cool snowboarding, cool style, and he's hitting them streets, man. Like what more can you ask for?
That was switch too?
Was it?
It looks like that was switch. Like he came in cab, you know.
The stickers are on the other side of the board, but who knows? Maybe he puts the stickers on the tail of his board. I don't know. Does anyone know if he is goofy or regular? And that's a good question to ask. You know what I mean? Like if you can't tell if someone's goofy or regular, that's a compliment.
Yeah, that's super compliment.
Yep.
But
I mean, look who's commenting, dude.
If I
Rene
hit that,
Renecongas, Arthur Longo, Jossie Wells.
it looked like he was comfortable, like riding out regular right there. Like that was
mean,
his regular stance. But
You're right. No, you're totally right. I think this looks like it was switched. Like I said, the stickers are on the other side of the board. And either way, these dudes are all so good now that who really knows, man. But yeah, big shouts to Yo,
sick,
dude.
though.
This dude is super sick.
Hell yeah.
All right. This next video that was posted on Instagram is going to be a leeway to another part of the show. However, I loved this clip. So, Jim, you sent this one over. And, dude, Johan Olofsson, like, if people want to ask how to turn their snowboard, like, that last turn was it, man. Like, this is just so sick. Like,
slowing it down.
Dude, that was so dope.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know how old this is. Probably 2000. I have no idea. But some of the stuff is just like that last dude, like wall rides into that thing. It's so sick. I just honestly, like the very first clip of that turn that he does is just so rad. Like right there, dude, he's mobbing. Oh God. And later, it's the Rock.
That clip.
Dude,
what video was that in?
I don't even know.
I definitely remember that.
Just that turn right there.
Yeah.
That one right there. Like arm out. Oh, God, that was sick.
On the splitty.
You think I doubt he's even riding a split board, dude.
No, that looked like a split. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I guess he's not. Well, I don't know.
He's getting heli drops.
Dude, these dudes probably, they're burning budge back then.
Yeah, man.
Let's watch the part where he goes off and then hits the dang rock again. That was crazy. When I first saw this, I was like, what turn is he making? Where is he going? And then I was like, oh, sick. And then he hits the rock, and I was like, oh, God, not sick.
Dude, such a cool idea.
Dude, that was not. Oh, my God. All right.
Look at
Well, anyways.
split board.
That.
You can see it.
Dude, I think that was the base graphic. I don't think that was a split board. If he was sending it into a rock redirect wall like that on a split board,
no,
dude, there's no way.
They weren't all splits.
I don't know. I don't think it was a split board. But anyway, all right, let's move on. So next, that throwback clip leads us to none other than the throwback video part. Now, before we get there, oh, dude, sick one. Okay, I just saw what it was. None of you guys can yet. But let's pull some questions up. How are the people doing? How are you guys?
Oh, yeah, let's check in.
How's the internet doing? Switch cab only.
Crew.
Let's see here. How about the people who don't understand the difference between cab and switch? Damn, missed the start again. Hawks fan, you're always missing it, man.
He's on our schedule.
I love it. Somebody retracted their message. Yo, I finally made it for a live. Let's do this. Oh, yeah, we got that.
Angry snowboarder.
Yep.
Check it.
Angry Snowboard's in. That's right, dude. These are Drake bindings.
Ooh, the Drake.
Dude, I had these bindings. I had the F60s. Do you remember the F60s? Do you remember the Drake Matrixes? You could ride the Drake Matrixes in Amped 2.
I do remember. I remember those ads, the Matrix ads.
Dude, they were the sickest.
Right? You got the Fighting Irish there on the Mikey LeBlanc. I like those, dude.
What is yo stance looked switch based on the angle setup? I think you're right, guys. I think that he was doing it switch. The Van Bosch, thank you for being more honest, informative, and entertaining than the SOTU. What's SOTU, Black Square? I don't know.
I don't know either.
SOTU or the Van Bosch. Comment in a second and let us know what SOTU is. I got a lot going on in my head right now. I can't think that hard. Skater, snowboarder of the universe? Snowboarder of the universe? Yee! I don't know. All right. Oh, State of the Union. Oh, I don't know. We're not watching it. Can't say I'm watching it. That's okay. Can't say I will either. All right. throw. You guys are State of the Union. Like, wrong show, guys. Wrong show. This is Snowboarders of the Universe.
That's
All right. All right.
We're part of this.
All right.
We are this universe.
Yes, you guys are all a part of our universe, and we thank you. Sick, man. I'm so, like, you guys don't understand, man. It means so much to us that you guys are commenting in and just doing this with us. It's fun. All right. Jim, switch the angles and hit it, brother. God dang. So, dude, this part was so sick.
I thought we had to do it because we were just talking about it last episode.
This video, dude.
Zach Leach.
Yep.
Dude, this intro.
There's a lot of Zeeches going down. We are going to get to clarify what a Zeech is.
This intro is so sick, though, dude.
So that was a nose Zeech. That was a tail Zeech. That was just a 50-50. Nose press to Zeech. Oh, R.I.P. that rail, guys. I'm not sure if you saw in our story.
Arlington High.
See if they rebuild it.
This song, dude.
Great.
This part got me stoked.
Dude, so smoked. Crazy how a backside 180 can turn into something devastating.
Dude, this, though?
That's a Zeech.
That's a Zeech.
That's
100%.
a Zeech. That's as Zeech as it gets.
That's a feeble grind.
I just spit. That was as Zeech as it can possibly be. Oh, a rewind. Dude, you don't need to rewind it. There's plenty more Zeeches. That is as Zeech as it gets. So,
Zeech to the king.
To everybody watching this right now, these are forbidden tricks nowadays. Unless you are doing it on purpose, like unless you're and you're riding a rail and you go, Zeech!
Dude, how sick are these shots, though? I love that shit.
What? With him skateboarding through town?
Yeah.
And then hitting flat ledges in Portland? Dude, 180s each. Actually, 140s each. That's a double Zeech.
No, yeah.
That was double Zeech.
That
was sick. That was like one of the first times I saw somebody transfer rail to rail.
Yeah. Oh, this.
Dang, dude, nose Zeech.
Nose.
He did a lot of Zeeches on this rail. This rail got Zeeched up.
But that was like proper bat tail.
No, that is Zeech.
He's almost there, dude.
No. He's Zeeching.
Well, he is that.
This rail is sick, dude. This is so big. Like, this rail is so sick.
Kept it
I want to know where
straight
this
on
rail
that one.
is, and I want to go to it, and I want to hit it. That was really dope.
That was a sick part.
I know.
Uh-oh.
Now it's the best part. We already watched
gotta
this.
keep it rolling?
No, we already did this. We did this last week. Yeah, we did. Did we not do MFM?
Yeah,
did
but
different
we didn't do
MFM?
this part.
Are we doing double? I mean, this is
How
my.
could we turn off MFM? That would be disrespectful.
We don't do two parts.
It's your call, dog.
I mean, okay, we have to leave it. This is my favorite video part. This is my favorite video part of all time. God, dude. No one makes straight airs look as sick. So to those that don't know, the giant MFM is Mark Frank Montoya. And there are no Zeeches in this part. Just the sickest jumping and clip drops you've ever seen in your life. And the song, dude, so sick.
And it's like filmed up straight up rap video.
I mean, they were burning budge back then. I want to know how much that pond and mirror effect of the lights, the MFM lights, cost. Dude, these cliffs are so huge. Dude, this is so big.
Switchback 3.
Like that, like back, like I don't even know what that was. Like back 5.
Wait.
He's goofy.
Okay. That'd be.
Yeah, dude,
Sorry,
this
MFM.
switch, this regular straight air, he's goofy, but that straight air was so sick, dude. I just want the M. I want the M like in my bedroom, just one of them. Where are those? Where is this set now? Where is this set now?
His backyard.
God,
Got the wife beater on.
this is my favorite video part of all time.
Oh, dude, this shot.
Yeah, the back sevy, dude.
Going with the music.
And he's stomped, dude. Just the way that he lands is so sick. He kind of reminds me, actually, like Torstein. Torstein lands in a similar way. That trick was where he double pokes the tail grab. Oh, so dope.
Landing with authority.
And the double line. I remember reading about this in an old either Snowboarder mag or Transworld where they were talking about like filming double line, backcountry double lines. Were like,
there's a switchback 5.
Yeah, dude. That cab 3. Or switch frontside 360. Dude. Oh.
Wait, what were they saying about the double line?
Like that was like the new shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God. And then his name pops up at the bottom, right?
Gangster.
Here. Dude. Big shouts to MFM, dude. My favorite snowboarder of all time.
We're
not worthy. We're not worthy.
Big one.
Dude, homie was driving a Range Rover. I got picked up in his Range Rover, dude. It's like changed my life. It's the greatest thing of all time. Mark
you got
Frank
picked
Montoya,
up in the
man.
range?
Absolute legend. Yeah, I got picked up in the range.
After hitting a street spot?
No, going into the conch, dude. Embarrassing day
Conch.
for Andrew. Embarrassing day.
Oh. I want to hear
Incredible
about
film.
it.
Huh? I think I talked about it before, didn't I?
No, what happened that
I wrecked
day?
the snowmobile? Didn't I? Did I not talk about this?
I don't think on the show.
Okay. Well, all right. Well,
Andrew, what happened
I
that
will
day?
try to long story long, right?
Shout out KJ.
I'm in Salt Lake City filming for Finger on the Trigger, Tech 9 or something. Cole couldn't film that day, but he was like, "Hey, why don't you and MFM go up and build a jump or something tomorrow, so we can go up and film the day after that?" I was like, "Okay." Yeah, dude, for sure. Like, sounds good. Marco calls me. He's like, "Hey, you want to go up build a jump tomorrow?" I'm like, "Okay, sounds good." He picks me up in his Range Rover. We go up. We got the sleds on two sleds on the trailer, and we get up there. And now, mind you, I had never ridden a snowmobile ever before in my life, ever. I'd been like towed behind them, but never driven one or ridden one, especially on my own. And
FT.
Marco backs it off. I hop on. He's like, "All right, let's go." And we just start riding off. And I start going, drifting, downhill, boom, right into a tree. Crack and break the whole front end.
Whose sled was this?
His.
It was his sled.
Yeah, and he was borrowing somebody else's. Yeah. And so I wreck his sled straight into a tree. And I'm like, "Oh, shit, dude, I'm so sorry. And he's like, "Oh, what are you thinking? Like, what's going on?" I'm like, "Oh, dude, my bad." Like, and I didn't want to come clean yet. So I was like, "Oh, I'll be able to get myself out of this." I dig it out. He gets the sled out, back up the hill, back on the trail for me. We start going again. And then we, like, get off trail and we start going. And I just, like, gas it. And I sink the whole snowmobile. And stuck again. And he's like, "Dude, what are you doing?" And I was like, "All right, dude, I'm going to level with you. You're Mark Frank Montoya. I'd have never been on a snowmobile before. I don't know what I'm doing." And he's like, "Why didn't you just tell me? Like, we didn't have to go that route. Like, I didn't know. I had no idea how hard it was going to be." And, yeah, wrecked a snowmobile.
Dude,
and,
it's like a bad dream.
We ended up building the jump. Got to hit a jump with MFM later that day, which was fun. But oddly enough,
You didn't fuck up a sled?
I broke his sled.
Wait,
I
kept going.
cracked all the plastics, like all the the plastic in the front.
But it was
I,
still
cracked
rideable.
it, and it was still rideable. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
No one cares about the plastic.
well, dude, I mean,
Maybe
I did.
FM did, though.
And oddly enough, funny enough, his snowmobile ended up breaking down that day, so we had to use my broken snowmobile to tow his broke down
Oh my
snowmobile
God.
back. It was long day, funny day, but that was my first experience one-on-one with Mark Frank Montoya. Day I'll never forget. Love you, Marco. Love you, Marco. I'm gonna post this clip or something, and we'll send it over to him.
Yeah, dude.
But anyways, I thought that was hilarious. And long-winded, long story long for all you guys.
No, dude, that was classic.
Yeah.
Well, and now you got your own. How many years later?
Yeah, 10 years later, finally got my own snowmobile. Pretty funny. And still just as bad. Still just as terrible. Okay. All right. Well, I thought that an interesting part of the show this week would be doing something a little different. So we've got like sponsor me tapes, and typically we talk about snowboarders who have made a sponsor me tape to get sponsored, right? Well, I had an old filmer, actually a filmer from the Tech 9 days, from FODT days, named Eric Durant, who sent this over to me, and I thought it was a really interesting thing. So this is actually his demo reel for filming. So if you guys don't know what that is, that's essentially a filmer's sponsor me tape. You know, they put, well, Jim, you could speak on this probably a little bit better. You're a filmer.
Yeah, man, build and reel all your best shots.
Yeah.
You know? That's basically all it is.
It just shows that you know how to, like, hey, who is that guy? Right.
Is that you?
Road. Yeah, this one is too.
What?
Yep.
Where's that?
That is outside of South Lake a ways. But anyways, essentially,
Backcountry
a demo
brewer.
reel is a way that, you know, say that you wanted to film for Absinthe or whatever snowboard companies, or a snowboarder, you know, and you wanted to give him like your demo reel of like what you're able to film, your angles, how you film, get him an idea of your film style. You make
highlight reel.
Yeah, this sort of like sponsor me demo reel. And this was Eric Durant's from 2010
That's
to
cool,
11.
dude. Shouting out the filmer.
I think it's also kind of cool because
Yeah.
this is like, he had good, you know, I mean, that was at Super Park. So he's got good talent to film. Dude, this shot at Denison was super sick.
Good editing.
Puchahoff.
You got to show off the editing skills too.
Yeah.
Very important.
Nick Pooch. This spot was fun, dude. That spot was actually terrifying. I was the first one that tried that. You had to haul ass. That was a snowmobile tow-in. Very scary. This spot was cool. Pooch sliding the lift cable. This was crazy, actually. This was Pooch who jumped. This is in South Lake. Dude.
Damn, yeah, I know that spot.
He had a winch attached to a Banshee bungee. So the winch zipped in, got as tight as it went, and then the bungee double yanked him twice the speed to get enough speed to clear that.
Damn, that's thinking outside the box.
Dude, we did some weird things in order to get enough speed for this stuff, man. Jake Devine, shouts.
So this is all old footy.
Yeah, this is from over 10 years ago, but I just thought that it was a really cool... I just thought this was a really cool way for a filmer to essentially film a sponsor me tape. And something a little bit different, you know? Not everyone's going to have either the skill or the time or the effort or the whatever to make it as an actual pro snowboarder, but maybe if you don't see, you know, a lot of people, like, for example, my brother, he was always extremely good snowboarder. Could have made it, but he didn't have that, like, I'm not going to jump off this building because I get one free snowboard, you know? And some people just don't have that in them. And they'd rather stay a little closer to the ground, which I totally get and which is fine. And some people just like filming, but that's essentially your filming sponsor me tape. So,
Yeah,
and a lot
dude,
of people,
that's what I did.
yeah, and a lot of people do them for like commercial work and stuff, you know? Like some of my like big time filmer friends that do like like TV commercials and stuff, they've got like crazy reels where they're like chasing Ferraris and shit. Like in like Porsche Cayenne. Yeah, dude. One of my homies, he has a Lamborghini Huracan that he bought so he can follow cam like high end like Ferraris and other cars so he can keep up. And he's got he has a giant camera mount on top of his Lambo Huracan.
That's an expensive dolly right there.
It's a very expensive dolly, but he's able to film in very expensive commercials. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it must be paying well.
Yeah, business is good.
If you got a Lambo.
Business is good. He's not using a DJI drone.
Right.
DJI. I don't know. Is that what they're called? DJIs?
Yeah,
DJI drone. He's doing stuff a little bit more big dog. Anyways, that was our sponsor me tape for the week.
That's a good one, dude.
Now then, we watched a
next?
couple of videos this week.
Oh, shit.
I've watched a shit ton of videos this year, but this week we've watched a few. So I wanted to start off with this one called Vacation Town. So, Jim, did you watch all this? I told you to watch it all because it's all from Crest Butte. And
Yeah,
you didn't
man.
know any of these people, you said. But
That's correct. They must be newbies in CB.
they looked younger. Then again, we are older, so they're normal aged and we're old.
Not
But
me.
I thought that this video was kind of fun and kind of cool because the snowboarding is not serious. There's a lot of park riding. There's very, very little street riding. There's actually even some skiers in here. However,
we got to watch out for that.
I just thought this was cool. It's kind of a fun story of like the local people that live in a vacation ski town. You know what I mean? Like living in a ski town is not
There she is.
ideal sometimes for a lot of locals, unless you're big into snowboarding or things like that. And I don't know what even makes a local. How long do you have to live in a spot to become a local? I don't even know.
You got to be born in Crest Butte to be a local.
Is
for
that what you're
sure.
calling right now?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay. See, I don't
100%.
know that. I wouldn't know.
Okay.
I mean, I guess for me, it would be like I would call myself a local Reno person, but I wasn't born here. But I've been here for 15 years.
I heard in Tahoe you got 10 years and a DUI.
10 years and a
local.
DUI. Yeah, maybe. But anyways, I just thought it was cool. I thought it was a fun little video to watch. Like I said, the snowboarding wasn't crazy, but it was just cool to see some kids out there boarding and an interesting view of Crest Butte. I'd never even been there, so
Dude,
place
I
looks
like
pretty
the
cool.
name, Vacation Town.
Are these jumps always up there, Jim?
Yeah, this is their new park line. It's
Should we
Not
take a
that
trip
good.
to CB?
dude, let's go.
Just
wanna
a
go?
chill 7-hour drive from Denver.
End of February, let's go.
Maybe.
It's only 4 hours.
I actually
From
got a
Denver.
pretty busy February, dude. Very
Yeah.
big. End of February, little man's first birthday, dude.
Oh, word. But yeah, Vacation Town.
Anyways,
I used to always say it, dude. As soon as I clocked out, I feel like I was on vacation
yeah.
in CB. That's how it was, dude. It was,
Well,
I don't know, man.
this
That
video I
place
think
is-
does a good job of making it look pretty fun. These dudes did a good job, and yeah, shouts to you guys, man. Maybe you'll see this, maybe you won't. If you do, I enjoyed it. Thank you for that.
Yo, I gotta kill this delay in my ear. It's like messing me up so bad.
Kill that delay, my dog.
Can't
Get
even
rid of that
talk with
thing.
that, dude.
Oh, that's
Ugh.
annoying, huh? I still hear
Yeah. You still hear me?
you. Yeah.
All
All
right.
right.
That's a good sign.
The next video that we watched, was Bottleneck. So there were very, very good people in this. There's really cool clips in this. The only thing that was a little confusing to me was I didn't really know what it was for. Like, it wasn't for anything. It was all random people from random sponsors. I didn't know if it was like maybe this is like maybe this is all filmed at Brighton. Like, I don't even know.
Yeah,
like, all
yeah.
the tricks
It's
are
the
insane.
bottleneck to Brighton.
Is that true? Is
Yeah.
that what it is?
Yep.
So this is like one zone in Brighton?
No, it's the bottleneck's like what we got to deal with going to Palisades.
Oh, the bottleneck of cars going
yeah,
up.
the valley. to
Okay.
Brighton. Yeah.
Yeah. That went over my head.
At least that's what I was thinking.
If that is, yeah, maybe that is what it is.
Because this is all Brighton.
I figured this was all
There you
Brighton.
go.
There's some traffic.
Mad traffic, dude.
I
hate
guess I
traffic.
didn't actually realize that that's what this was. But
Well, there
it was
we go.
really sick. And the other
Spreading
thing
the
that's
knowledge.
crazy too, dude, is like all of these spots are so sick. Like, they're huge.
Dude,
And it's very rare that you just see like a random like grade A hammer backcountry mini edit. You know what I mean?
Dude,
like usually all
yeah.
these clips are posted in like a
that
video.
spot looks so fun.
Dude, Switchback Rodeo 7, like come on. That was insane.
Sick music, too. Killing it with the music.
We're definitely going to get copyrighted on this one.
Smashing Pumpkins.
No, this is a Nirvana, dude. I don't even know. Name some other 90s bands.
Smashing
But anyway,
Pumpkins for sure.
great boarding. super random people, but super cool. And like I said, it's just not super often that you see just like random backcountry vids, like edits with like B-grade stuff. Inbounds, yeah.
They're riding the lift, son.
B-Town.
That's right. Resort Storm of the Century.
There you go, Storm of the Century. On the bikes.
God, if I had $1 for every time I heard somebody say Storm of the Century. But I will say, they have gotten a shitload of snow.
Yeah.
So have we. We've gotten a lot.
Dude, it's insane.
It is rather insane, Jim.
All the cliffs are gone, dude.
Where?
You go to spots, like I was out in the Mount Rose backcountry, and there's zones that are, you can't even see the rocks, dude. They're just
Should we
completely
jump the
gone.
I-80 cliff, like the DCP cliff, just to say we did it, even though it's only like 10 feet right now?
Half Dome?
Just be like, yeah, no big deal. Just jump Half Dome
dude.
this year. You did Half Dome? Yeah. Well, how big was it? Oh, at least 12, 13 feet.
It wasn't there.
It wasn't there. We rolled over it.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude, how much snow there is.
Anyway, super cool vid. Make sure
Go
you guys
check
give it a check.
Damn,
It
got a
was rad.
lady, too? Ladies.
Yeah, Melissa, man. Melissa Tosh. She is. Okay. The next video that I watched was no joke, very serious, psychopathic stuff. It was called The Outliers. Now, this video is all filmed in Alaska. And now, and Jim, I've got timestamps. I've got timestamps
Nice.
to skip to, okay?
Let's go.
So, I've got my notes here.
Where are we going?
Let's go to 650 first.
Okay.
So this video is all gnarly, crazy Alaska footage. It's all stuff like this. My only real complaint about this video is that it was a little long, and there's so much like scenic, like panning shots. But
Gotta edit. Gotta kill your babies.
look at this. Look at that pillow line that's behind him. So in a second, he rides that crazy pillow stuff.
Dude, that's
And like, I wrote down, it is beautiful terrain. I think it's is it this one? Like, it's just crazy. Like, it's so sick. It's insane how big and wild these mountains are. Like, there's another spot that I'm going to have you skip to in a second that you're just like, oh my God. Notes I took were the casualness of riding. Look at that. Look at how cool that is. Like, the casualness of riding such gnarly stuff is kind of insane. Beautiful terrain. Oh, go to 950. Look at that. Look at that. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Skip
dude.
ahead to 9 minutes and 50 seconds.
Getting it.
Keep going. One more minute.
Oh,
950. I mean, this is really cool too. Yeah. So I wrote down what the F right here. I think because the dude's just cooking, and yeah, look at that. Like, that is insane. It's so big. Look, oh, this is why. Look at where this dude is going.
Dude, that's the sketchiest part. Hiking
Look
around
at this.
on that
Look
shit.
at this angle, dude.
Yeah.
Look at that. Like, it is
Seriously,
crazy.
dude, like, that's the scariest part. Like, once you get strapped in, you're
That
fine.
dude, this guy is not riding Clue bindings.
Being unstrapped on top of that stuff is so gnarly, dude.
Dude, oh my God. Look at, dude. That is so crazy. Crazy. And then I wrote down lots of scenic stuff. We get it. It's Alaska. Perspective. Like, it's hard because it's hard to see the perspective of it, right? Like, you can't
That's a
actually
good
see how steep
perspective.
that is. I mean, that's as best as we can get, but you can't like see actually how fast they're going, how steep it is. Mark Landvik has a really sick part,
Oh,
and then
what?
Ryland
Landvik's in
Bell.
this?
Yeah, Ryland
and
Bell has a
Ryland?
sick part. Yeah.
Damn, I
Super
didn't know
rad.
that heavy hitters were in this.
So go to 3407. So this is Ryland Bell, and there's this one spot where you can see. So pause it right here. Skip ahead. Pause. Okay. So this,
Dude, so
Look.
gnarly.
so when you see some of those runs, like, this is one of the spots I wanted to stop it, because you can actually see how far of a freaking run this dude has to go. Like,
It's
he still
an
has
entire mountain.
a long run. Like, just play this clip out for 30 seconds.
Dude, just like rolling into that all blind too. Like,
Yeah,
I hope
well,
I'm going the right way.
That's just the beginning. Like, or this isn't even the beginning. This is like halfway down. Like, it's like never ending. Every time you think you're like, oh, he's getting closer to the bottom, it just like keeps going.
This is Ryland?
Yeah. Ryland has the ender.
Ryland's ill, dude.
Like, oh yeah.
Alaska
These guys
native.
are. The one thing I will say is you could definitely, when Landvik and Ryland Bell went, you were just like, okay, these guys are like on another level. You know what I mean?
Those Alaskans gotta.
Dude, look at how long that run is. Like, you have, like, God, my legs burn at the bottom of Boreal. And that run is 30 seconds. My legs would be on fire. I have a question. I have a question for all you backcountry folks. What is the protocol on stopping halfway down and taking a breather? Like,
That's a no-no,
is that a
dude.
big no-no? You gotta go. You gotta, once you start, you gotta do the whole thing.
Ask Dave Downing that question.
Why?
He would say, no way. You
Okay,
gotta
I don't
go.
know.
I followed him around at Squaw Valley one time,
I would be
dude.
so winded.
He just like, that guy does not stop, dude.
God, dude, it's like Blaze. He just doesn't stop snowboarding. He snowboards all day, every day.
Yeah.
Insane.
That's like their thing, though. That's the art of it, dude.
Look at
No
these
stopping.
runs. Like, God dang. I always ask myself, Andrew, would you do this? And my answer typically is probably not. Crazy. Anyway.
Good vid.
Anyway.
You'll get it one of these days, dog.
I should just go ride the dome. Thank you, Avram.
Ride the dome.
All or nothing,
jump
huh?
the dome.
All right, let's
we
get
doing
some
a
questions.
chat?
Let's get some chat going. Pick me out some
what's
winners.
up, chat?
I'm on the chat right here. What up, chatty Cathys? I'm reading what you're saying. But I'll
A
let
bunch of chatty Cathys
bunch of
out
my
there.
chatty Cathys out here. Cheers to all you guys, man. Cheers to you, Jim.
I'll drink to the
I
chat.
can't believe it, man. 20 episodes, dude. Pat on the back. Good job.
Yeah, dude. How'd that happen already? I don't even remember it all.
No. To be totally honest with you guys, we've had a couple moments where we've like started to play the wrong video. Or not the wrong video, but we're like, dude, we already did this. We need to have a list.
Oh, yeah, I know, dude. We got to start.
We need to make a list of all the things that we've
Yeah.
already done because
Hard to remember it all. It's impossible.
these guys are going to call us out if we start repeating shit. They're like, oh God.
They should.
Like
Keep
I
us in
thought that
line,
we I
boys.
thought that we already did MFM's Back in Black part. I've been asking to do that part for forever, but
There you go. You got it. That was a surprise.
yeah, I got it, man. I love
Bonus section.
it. MFM.
Got a
Dude.
little
Absolute legend. God, I've had some good times with that guy. That's for sure. So what are the people saying, Jim?
Well, let's
got
see.
some comments to pop up there?
Yeah, we're
Any
scrolling
questions
through.
anyone wants to ask? We got 43 people watching. What up, 43 of you? That's tight, man.
Dude.
All right.
Got a crew.
How those people don't fully understand the difference between cab and switch. Well, in what regards? I mean, to me, switch front side off the toes would be a switch front side. So spinning switch and then front side off your toes, where a cab spin would be switch heel side, like a half cab. I don't know. It's so. Can you even really technically do a cab spin on a snowboard? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Switch frontside 360. Cab to me has always been switch off the heels. Switch frontside 360, like switch frontside spin would be switch frontside, but you do it off the toes. But off the heels,
Well, let's
it's
let
cab.
the chap decide, huh?
Switch backside off the nose is frontside cab. What? Switch nollie fronts. Oh my God. Joe, let's talk about Misty flips and why no one calls them that anymore. I call them frontside rodeos. Frodeos. I don't even know. People
Misty
are
flip.
calling.
Yeah, bring back the Misty flip.
What's a Misty flip?
I don't even know.
What's a Misty flip?
It's
Like-
Misty flips the front side. I thought it was like Frodeo.
But somebody just called it something else the other day. What did they called it something else?
I just remember
what's
it
his name?
before
When
I
Marcus
could do
Cleveland
them,
did
so.
God damn. we need to have like a serious sit down. We need to have
let's go, dude. Next episode, we're gonna.
Well, it doesn't matter. You need to have the experts here. We need the experts to do the full explanations.
We are the experts.
Dude,
obviously.
I am no expert. I will even
We'll
say
just
like
Google that
there's
shit.
tricks, there's things that I call that. Like I don't think anyone's gonna hate on you if you call it cab 5, a switch frontside 540 off the heels, a cab 5.
Someone might, dude.
Or a half cab tail press.
I
or
never
half
say
cab
switch
5-0.
frontside 5. I always say cab 5.
Because you spin it off your heels. But if you were to do it off your toes, like how Blaze does it. Blaze does a switch frontside 540.
I think we should ask Blaze.
Well,
Let's call him up, dude. Hit him up. You got him on speed dial?
do you really want me to try calling him at this exact moment?
Be like, hey, Blaze, when you do a switch, when you're off the toes.
I'm not going
you
to call him at this moment. Maybe we'll send this thing to him and then
It's a
we'll
little
see
late.
if he'll comment.
Is it past cutoff time?
I don't know. His kids are like growing up. They're awake.
Dude,
Anyway.
let's get back in this.
Yeah,
chat,
what
huh?
okay. Thank you for the tangent, who was that posted that darn question?
I don't know. I already went.
What are the
way
people
past
saying?
it.
Give me another question, Jim. What do the people want?
Angry snowboarders in the house.
Yes, I never trust someone with 3 first names. They're serial killers. I'm presidential assassins. Also, never trust a girl with the city for a first name.
Ooh,
Like Brooklyn.
good call, dude.
Like Brooklyn. My name's Brooklyn. Yeah. No, I knew a girl named Brooklyn here in Reno. She was not one to be trusted, probably.
Dude.
It just didn't look like it. I know a lot of Sierras, but that's not really a town. It's more of a general area, Sierra Mountains.
Yeah.
I don't know. 3 first names.
If you're 35, you can.
David
teach,
John Jeffrey? David John Jeffrey, the serial killer?
huh? Right.
If you're over 35, you can Zeech and get away with it. No, you can't, Angry.
No.
Zeeches are illegal unless you yell very loudly, Zeech, while you're doing it. That way everyone knows
Definitely
that you're
illegal.
doing this on purpose. But I say it's a no-go. The Zeech is a no-go. Switch backside 180, that's just a frontside cab. Switch backside 180 is definitely not a cab.
Well, yeah.
Is it Brooklyn or Brooklyn? Brooklyn. Oh, God. Same thing.
Check this out from Andrew.
I fell on my bum trying to learn to butter on a stiff freeride deck, and I have say it in trick names. Okay.
Check that out.
MFM's wife is my insurance agent. Yes,
So
Marty.
funny.
Yeah, Marty.
Shout out, Marie.
Yo, Marty.
Oh, Marty.
Yeah, Marty.
CC.
She's from Brazil. Marty.
Word.
Marty. She's dope. Shouts, dude. That's sick.
Yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. All right. Let's move on a bit, finish up the show, and then we can try to get back into some questions. What do you say there, Jim?
Yeah, dude. We're going strong in the feed.
Okay. Well,
Ethernet's killing
this
it
isn't.
tonight.
We were gonna do a funny vid, but this isn't really funny. So this is from CHP Truckee, and we're basically gonna chit chat for just a second about the traffic. Now, obviously, for those that have lived in Summit County for a long time, you understand the pain of the traffic, or especially if you live in Denver and you're trying to drive up, but then you're just a part of the traffic. But Jim, what do you feel about the traffic? So the reason why I wanted to bring this up, I guess, is because last week and this past weekend, so 2 weekends ago and this past weekend, the traffic lined up to North Star from I-80. For those that don't know, okay, where we live, here's I-80, here's the town of Truckee, and then off to the sides is Palisades on one way, or what used to be Squaw, and then the other way is past North Star, 267, both of which are the 2 entrances to go to Lake Tahoe. Both of those, and each North Star is probably about a 4-mile drive in from the freeway, and Palisades is what, like an 8-9 mile drive in?
Yeah.
The traffic was backed up from the entrance of those ski resorts into the town of Truckee. So again, from North Star, that's 4.5 miles. And from Squaw Valley, that's 8.5 miles. Traffic was backed all the way up to.
Dude,
Like,
it's brutal.
what if you live in
brutal.
Tahoe City and you need to go buy groceries in Truckee? What do?
Yeah.
You just
gotta
don't
stock
go
up.
that day. You stock up. You make sure. Just never leave your house.
Dude, marketers ruin everything.
What do?
Marketers, marketing people.
Why?
Because that's why they're all here.
They
They're
say,
marketing
come,
down in the Bay Area.
marketing,
dude.
come sit in traffic.
Yeah. No, man. You know.
I mean, obviously, but it's not like people aren't being promoted to go like that. I don't think it's marketing people. They're doing their job. They're getting people to come to the mountain. I think that the real problem.
They're like, oh, we got to make more money this year, just like last year. We got to keep making more money.
But
get
they're
more
not
people up here.
But they're not making any more money. The
Yeah,
passes
they
are already
dude.
sold. The passes I'm saying the passes are already
Dude, they
sold.
are pushing those icon passes, son.
Yeah.
Pushing them hard.
I don't know. I feel like something needs to be done. I think that those ski resorts need to pay to build a third lane or a fourth lane. That's just for their traffic.
Dude.
I mean, could you imagine the amount of people just like drive? Then there's just 3 backed up lanes of traffic. It was like in Summit County or on I-70, they put in the third lane, which was just the median that they just put a toll lane in, and that's always backed up too. So
We just got to move to Idaho and go hit up that contest. And
well,
get
back in the
$4,000.
day, you could move to Utah, and now the traffic going up to there, dude, the traffic from Salt Lake to Brighton,
Right? I know, it's never ending.
they
dude.
made a whole movie about it, for goodness
Yeah.
sakes.
bottlenecks everywhere, dude.
I don't know, man. There's got to be something figured out. I don't know. To be totally honest, you know what I didn't think was such a bad idea? And now this is probably the last thing ski resorts and stuff want, but remember during COVID how you had to reserve your day if you wanted to go snowboarding? Like you had to preemptively reserve the days? That's one way to make sure there's only so many people going.
No.
Dude, I think it would be sick. It was so easy to do.
Screw that.
It was so easy to do. Am
No
I the only
way.
one that thinks that's a terrible idea?
Dude,
Could you imagine
there's
you
no
just
way.
reserved your days? Why?
if you have a season pass. Dude, I remember going back to Crested Butte and I had to deal with that. And it was just
So what?
It was so annoying, dude. Like you would have to people were like waiting, you'd wait.
Hey, I
want
wanna go snowboarding Thursday.
This time you can start. The ticket line starts now. Like you got to go online and click for the next day, and it might fill up.
Maybe
And
Crested
it's like,
Buttes
dude,
was
screw
harder,
that
but
shit.
when I did it, it was super easy. I just logged onto the app, and I picked the resort I was going to, and I just clicked on the days that I was planning on going.
Yo, but I went today though
How was it?
to Squaw, and or Palisades, and there was no one there.
Well, that's because it's a Tuesday, brother.
Yeah, going out on a Tuesday, son.
We got
Quick.
the hill going up on a Tuesday. We got the tram going up on a Tuesday.
Dunnigan's going out on a Tuesday.
Oh boy, we're losing it, guys.
Those are the days.
Yeah.
Yo, I got a quick story though from today.
About today.
Yeah.
Did it involve Mark Frank Montoya and a snowmobile?
No, it's not that good, man.
All right, let's hear it. Let's hear the story.
So, dude, I went over. I was going to just do a half day, all right? So I can come back here, be chill, have a nice time to set up, right?
Oh, yeah.
So all of a sudden I'm hiking up Granite Chief, Granite Chief is like the furthest.
Do they not have a chairlift that operates over there anymore?
No, there's like this slow triple chair.
Okay.
But then
It's
to
open.
Yeah.
Well, that's
But then to get the 6 zone
shocking.
Granite Chief, you got to hike up the ridge.
okay.
I was searching for the power because obviously it was all shredded,
Okay.
But I found this dope little diving board, and then to a gap, but then perfect pow tranny, dude. It was so sick. Hit it first try, and it was just like money. I was like, I gotta go get the GoPro, dude.
So
I
you
gotta
went
get
to
a
the
shot.
car.
So I went all the way back to the car to the parking lot.
Oh, my God.
I'm like, I got it.
So-
I got time.
So it took you an hour to get back,
no, it was
to
like
the
a half
car.
hour.
to go all the way back to the car and all the way back to Granite Chief?
For sure an hour. Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
dude. Oh
But
my
I was
God.
like, dude, this is
Yeah, I knew
sick.
after I landed it the first time, it was 2. And I figured, okay. And
Yeah,
then I
yeah.
got back at 3:30, and I was able to do it once.
No, but I was like, dude.
and I didn't land it.
No, I was
Did
like,
you
I
land
got it. Like, I know I'm gonna stomp a front 3 off this thing, and it was like the run out too. It was all fresh with sick, it looked dope. So I'm up there, got the GoPro on, dude.
You're a
And
head
by the
cam
way-
guy kind of guy.
Yeah,
A real Tim Humphries
throw,
over
I
here.
throw on a strap,
Okay.
Like, it's not like
So you get strapped up.
A strap up. It's not a permanent thing. But I'll
You
throw
put
it in
your
the
strap
pocket.
on.
You know,
put
and
your
like,
strap on.
when no one's looking, I'll throw it on. But dude, by the way, at the car, I'm like 30% battery. I'm like, all right, it's cool. I got it. It's like I'm just turning it on and getting the shot. So, anyways, it takes like 3 lifts to get up there.
Yeah.
You know,
Uh-huh.
I got to go up the gondola, then I got to go up Gold Coast, and then I got to go down and then go up Granite Chief, the slow ass triple chair, and then I got to hike the whole ridge, and you got to go down. And I was like, word, I got it, dude. Press record, and I'm watching it, and it just powers off.
Oh my.
I'm
Dude.
sitting up. I'm sitting up there.
Oh my God. Wow.
Dead GoPro. Never trust the GoPro.
Dude, you got to
But-
keep the GoPro close to the chest. Like I got the bibs and I got the zipper and I put it in the zipper closest to the chest. Cuz that thing will die real quick.
But anyways, dude, I stomped the shit out of that front 3.
Too bad we'll never know.
Did it for the soul, dude. Did it for the soul.
Hey man, that's it, right? You got to do it when
NFM
no one's
style.
watching.
No grab.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
No grab.
That's a great story, Jim.
Thanks, man. Thanks for
glad-
letting me share that, guys.
I'm glad that you stomped that.
Dude,
And you know what?
it got me juiced up,
I
dude.
believe that you landed that.
You did?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I
believe you.
wouldn't make that up. I'd tell you, dude. If
I mean, that
bailed.
would be a hell of a story. I feel like it would be. I know you're not making it up because the better story would be I did it and I crashed and then I had
Yeah.
to leave. And I
No, the
couldn't do it
crazy
again.
thing is that, like, if I had the GoPro working, I probably would have bailed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. All right.
Stomp that shit.
Well, last clip of the day, of the night, of the evening, is usually a bail clip that we like to play, and so this one comes courtesy of Hot Cocoa. This is, god dang, dude, this is so funny. Like it's not funny, it's brutal, but it's funny because I know she was fine. But, dude,
Oh my god!
so
Dude,
this
it was
clip
like your
would
boy
have this
Denver,
clip
right?
would have been really sick, because she actually pole jam like bonks the top of the rail, and then goes to lip slide and comes up just a little bit short. But I don't know how her board didn't like break or go through it. But dude,
Right,
she,
that was Denver that happened to.
yeah. But he came
broke
up. He
the
came
rail.
up short. No, the rail had a gap underneath it. He went under the rail. He didn't clear
Oh,
it.
I thought he broke it.
No. But this one, dude,
Yeah.
the board, like,
Dude.
that is a scorpion. So we have yet to define what a cab spin is officially, but this is what a
I
scorpion
think we
is.
did it.
That's a scorpion. And we also established what a
That
Zeech
was,
was.
that was a scorp on a street spot. Pretty rare.
Yeah, that's a heavy scorp. The heavy scorp for sure.
a little
Have
bit
you
of
guys
a yard
experienced
sale
a good
too.
scorp? All right. Her board doesn't break doing that. I flexed the board in the parking lot at Copper, and it snapped. Well, that's because cold copper.
And she's like 90 pounds probably.
Yeah, that too. Her board hardly even flexed. That's what's even funnier. Like, the board didn't even bounce
Right,
much.
right.
My board would have clapped.
Oh my God.
Though
so
those death
gnarly,
boards,
dude.
they're pretty strong too. They're not going to break.
No.
All right. Let's get some comments going in here. What do we got going?
What do we got, dude? Let me
Someone snapped a
scroll
custom
through
X on a
here.
pow day. I snapped a couple of Burton Dominants back in the day. I
Custom
snapped
X?
a Capita Stairmaster clean in half one time. Ripped the nose of the board right off. 2 separate pieces. That was a brutal one. Definitely a brutal one. Back on Park Crew at Mount Hood Meadows. Jeez.
dude, I
How
gotta go
did
right up
she
there.
not break her board or her teeth and face? Well, Hawks fan, her board didn't break because I don't think she weighed enough or that board was too stiff. Secondly, she hit her face into the snow and not with the board. Yeah, that was definitely a crazy scorpion off a rail. Yeah, the ground. Yeah. Oh, Willie Fatso. Yeah, that's a sick name, dude. The ground would have shook. Well, that's what that board is for. You got to soak up that use the snow to soak up that vibration. You know? Luckily, it's snow in the landing. You know, it could be worse. Skateboarders take some heavy slams, and they pop right up.
Right.
I've seen a couple people get hit by cars on snowboards, though. That was pretty wild.
On snowboards?
Yeah, you remember when Dara got hit by that car? That was pretty wild. Here we go. If the lift line is longer than 15 minutes, I'm out. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. People who stand in lines are dumb.
Okay, well, here's a random question. What if it's like, say, just for argument's sake, a keystone where the only means of getting up, well, I guess they've got that chairlift too, but let's just say the chairlift isn't running and the only means of getting up the mountain is the gondola. So when you get there, you have to wait in the hour-long gondola ride, but then you're good for the day. Does that count? Like, are you willing to stand in an hour-long gondola ride to be free for the rest of the day? I don't think that's
You got to weigh it. Yep, you got to weigh your options.
I don't know.
There we go. Let's go through some chat here.
All right. Zach is the homie. Zeech is forever. Zach is the homie. Well, I don't know. I've never met Zach, but I'm sure he's badass. I mean, he invented the Zeech, for God's sakes.
You're all about bringing in the what is that called? Bringing in the snow spots, right? Like bringing in the
import.
Yeah.
Yeah, the midsummer hockey rink snow.
Yeah,
import.
Just the start to that part. How he's coming off the subway and going in. You know, he sees a little line of snow.
Oh, for sure,
shit, dude. It's classic.
We lost the live.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, are we back?
We never went away, dude.
Oh, I was paused. Are we sure?
Yeah.
It was paused on there.
No, we're good.
Oh, cool. All right. Internet's still working. Right on. All right.
We got that Ethernet, dude. Finally figured it out. No thanks to Charter.
Yeah, thanks, Charter, you buttholes.
Made me do the labor. It's all good.
What? Oh, they made you do it?
Pay $1,000 a month.
No, they did not charge you that.
No. I'm just saying, dude, everything I had to figure out for it was, whatever.
Well, we got it now.
Yeah.
No, Zeech is our type. I'm down. Okay. Pass is pre-sold, plus unbearable traffic, less costs incurred by resorts. Pass is
Yeah.
Copper just seems busier than ever this season. Everywhere is busier than ever this season, man. Everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you just can't go on weekends anymore. Weekends for the backcountry.
I haven't been going on weekends for a long time because I can't. You know, what was cool is back in the day when a lot of ski resorts had like their own, like they had a chairlift just for the park, right? And so a lot of people weren't standing in line in that line. So once you got to that chairlift, you were good to go.
Yeah.
But nowadays, like, God, you go to North Star and like every single kid and their mom, like they've got like 7 terrain parks that are off that chairlift, plus like the super mellow runs. And so you've got a line that's like 400 people deep that are like butthurt. And then like, and then the worst part is dude, I almost freaked out the other day at Boreal. And Boreal, like the lines are still pretty small and it's not a big deal. But dude, the amount of people that didn't want to ride with other people. They were just like, oh no, like, oh, you're like, it would be a group of 2. I would just like scoot up. I'd get next to them and then they would just let me go. They wouldn't go with me. And I'm like, what are you doing? Like there's a massive line of people because you guys just want to ride by yourselves. Like they probably want to smoke their reefers, man, and not share it.
Dude, you got to share. Green Pass.
No, dude. I don't know, dude. It was.
But even like Palisades, you'll wait in that crazy line from the highway. Like, dude, there'll be traffic on the highway before the exit, and then you're all the way up 89 sitting in traffic. But then you get up there, and it's not even that bad, dude. It's weird. You
so
know,
then
like
what's the line of cars for?
They're all chilling in the getting some hot cocoa, you know? I don't know. Seriously, dude.
Like, and so the mountain is not crowded, even though the line of cars makes it seem
hasn't
like it
been
is.
that bad this year for me. Yeah.
Have you gone on a Saturday or a Sunday?
No.
Oh,
But
well,
still,
that's totally different.
I've dealt with the line for sure. I dealt with the lines, and I don't know, dude. It spreads out, but I don't know. People are always. It's funny too because you got the app too, so people got the app and they like know what lift is opening next. So then you'll like,
God.
you'll see them like, oh, there's like a bunch of people standing at the head wall or whatever lift, and like that's gonna open in 5 minutes. You can see it, and you just gotta like, I don't know. You just gotta play the game. You gotta not.
I just think it's way
follow
too
the
much,
herd.
man. It's way too much.
Yeah. I'm not checking my phone to see where the lines are.
Angry. I avoid weekends and holidays as well.
Yep.
I mean, not only because of the crowds.
He knows.
I mean, sometimes you can't avoid it, but luckily here we have options. We got Boreal. Sugar Bowl really hasn't been that bad this year, which is nice. Boreal hardly ever has crowds, and a lot of the crowds at Boreal are like sledders and people on the other side of the mountain, so it's not that big of a deal. Scorpion is where the board hits you in the back of the head. Needs a special name. Yes, that is correct. But sometimes you're not wearing a snowboard. Sometimes people scorpion while riding scooters, or
right.
People can scorpion in all kinds of ways. So you don't have to be wearing a board. But if
the boots and the board and the bindings,
if that heel kicks you, I mean,
that help all
the
that weight,
full scorp,
dude.
yeah. Oh, I mean that's a lot of weight.
That's
You can heavy scorp,
Yeah, that's
heavy scorp
full
on a
scorp.
snowboard. All right,
There wasn't a full scorp in the streets.
Jim.
What do we got?
I think it's time to wind it down. We're going to go live in a little bit on the Instagram so we can continue the chat, but for YouTube's
What?
sake and for video's sake.
We doing that for the Patreon?
What?
Going live. After hours.
The
Like
After
happy
Hours
hour.
Patreon? We did start a
Yeah.
Patreon, guys. So I haven't posted the video yet because I've been on the fence about it, but we did start a Patreon. It is patreon.com/unstrappedsnow. There's 3 options that you can choose from currently.
After hours Patreon.
I'm not,
I like it,
let
dude.
us know what you think about it. Let us know what the consensus is on it. People have been asking about one, or if we have one, or whatever. So we decided just to make one. Obviously, no pressure. I mean, you better pay money for it. No, I'm just kidding.
No, dude, people have been asking. So
Yeah, people have been asking. Give it a check.
might as well do it.
Do whatever you want to do. Again, man, we thank all of you guys so much for tuning in and checking with us. I'm about to go live on the IG. Shit, maybe I'll go right now. And dudes, thank you so much. I'm gonna sign out of us on the not sign out of us, but say peace on here. And then I'll go to Instagram at unstrappedsnow, and we'll see you guys in a couple seconds. All right, there's that. And we're going this. Dip it. All right. And
Are we out, dude?
We're going live. All right. Adios, guys. See ya.
Multicast.
Take care. Catch you next week.
Must expand. Get more pupils so that the knowledge will spread.